Hello there. Welcome to another video of Tina TV PH. In this video, we are going to talk about something that interests almost everyone. Love facts. Love is a very mysterious and broad topic that has been mystifying mankind since the beginning of times. Philosophers, scientists, authors, poets and composers tried to define and elaborate its meaning from all ages. Love is timeless, and here in this channel, we will present to you 20 interesting facts about love. Number 1. Falling in love makes you high. Being in love produces feel-good hormones that are similar with hormones produced when taking addictive drugs. Now, science has confirmed what so many songwriters and anyone who has ever loved anyone else have been expressing all along. That intense love really is like a potent drug. So much so, even our brains can't always tell the difference. Number 2. Cuddling can lower a person's stress level. Oxytocin is a chemical that can lower the stress level of a person. This hormone is released in response to touching, kissing and cuddling. It also can lower your blood pressure and lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol, which also can help. A study done at the University of North Carolina found that premenopausal women who got more frequent hugs had higher levels of oxytocin and lower blood pressure than participants who didn't get as many hugs. Number 3. Men fall in love faster than women. Reader's Digest claims that men wait just 88 days to utter the L word to their significant other, whereas women wait almost double the amount of time, 132 days. A licensed psychologist said that generally, men are seen as less emotional and may not question their emotions as much as women do. On the other hand, women are often more likely to analyze their feelings and hesitate before saying "I love you." Thus, a man might not actually be in love, but will say it when the feelings are strong and believes that he is. Despite what much of the media and society claims, many men do desire meaningful connections and relationships. They might sometimes fall harder faster, but there is no telling how long that feeling will last. Number 4. Couples' heartbeats synchronize when they gaze at each other. Emilio Ferrer, a UC Davis psychology professor, who has conducted a series of studies on couples in romantic relationships, found that couples connected to monitors measuring heart rates and respiration get their heart rate in sync, and they breathe in and out at the same intervals. While it might sound a little cheesy, there are some physiological reasons to have a good stare down. Research shows that couples who are in love and gaze into each other's eyes for 3 minutes naturally experience synchronized heartbeats. The only way to prove it's true is to try it. Number 5. Love can happen at first sight. People really do report experiencing love at first sight in the instant they encounter a person. It's a strong initial attraction that could later become a relationship. Statistics show men experience love at first sight much more often than women because they may be more visual. In this study, strangers were more likely to report experiencing love at first sight with physically attractive others, in fact, one rating higher in attractiveness on the scale that the researchers used corresponded with a 9 times greater likelihood that others would report that electric love at first sight feeling. Number 6. Some people can't feel love. Some individuals who claim never to have felt romantic love suffer from hypopituitarism, a rare disease that doesn't allow a person to feel the rapture of love. Number 7. Some people are afraid of love. Philophobia is the fear of love or of becoming emotionally connected with another person. This affects the quality of life and pushes a person away from commitment. A negative aspect of this fear of being in love or falling in love is that it keeps a person in solitude. It can also evolve out of religious and cultural beliefs that prohibit love. 8. Attraction in red color. Red is linked to passion, love, and desire. These associations could explain why people wearing red are consistently rated as more attractive by the opposite sex. Red is experienced as attraction booster by both sexes. although the mechanisms that mediate the effect of red on attractiveness ratings appear to differ for men and women. In a landmark study published in 2008, researchers showed men an image of a woman and asked them to rate her attractiveness. Some men saw a woman wearing a red shirt, while others saw the same woman wearing a blue shirt. Results showed that men rated the woman in red as more sexually desirable than the same woman in blue. Number 9. A crush only lasts for a maximum of 4 months. According to psychologists, a crush lasts on average for 4 months. If feelings persist beyond that, one is considered to be in love. Such a statistic sounds too accurate for something as elusive as love, especially when taking into account the fact that the definition of love itself is continually being redefined. 10. Deeper voice men are more attractive. Men with deep voices have a leg up on those who don't. A new Canadian study suggests, at least when it comes to finding a mate. Researchers found that men with low-pitched voices were more likely to attract women, even though they are seen as being more risky when it comes to monogamy. Number 11. Lust is different than love. According to a psychiatrist, love means you want to spend time with your partner and listen to his or her needs and emotions to feel connected. You also are interested in meeting your beloved's friends. Lust means you're more interested in having sex than having intimate conversations or meeting the person's friends. Researchers at Concordia University in Montreal have successfully mapped out the brain regions that are implicated in our feelings of love and lust. The study found that 2 brain regions, the insula and striatum, are related to love and lust. Read, sexual desire. ABC News reported that the research found that certain parts of the brain lit up with lust, including regions typically associated with pleasure from food or sex. Interestingly, the region associated with love was also that which typically triggers addictive behavior in drug addicts. Number 12. Love can be a painkiller. Love hurts, at least according to many a romantic songwriter, but it may also help ease pain, US scientists suggest. A study conducted by the Stanford University School of Medicine shows that passionate, intense love can relieve pain similar to that of the painkillers or illicit drugs. Number 13. Couples start to look alike in appearance. A group of researchers from the University of Michigan found that couples grow to look more like each other after a certain period, around 25 years. The happier the couple, the closer the similarity in their physical appearance. This may happen because couples who stay together tend to mimic each other's facial expressions and behavior. So, if your partner has a good sense of humor or laughs often, you will probably start doing so too. 14. Romantic movies help partners save their marriage. A new 3-year-long study has shown that the risk for divorce decreases if spouses watch romantic films and discuss them. After watching these movies, both partners have a better understanding of what they are doing right and wrong while interacting with each other. Thus, there are less conflicts and misunderstandings. So couples out there, activate those Netflix subscription and start binging. Number 15. Men with higher IQs are less likely to cheat on their partners. Scientists at St. Louis University have found out that men with higher IQs are less likely to cheat on their partners. The authors have analyzed the results of polls involving thousands of adults and teenagers and revealed that smarter men valued monogamy and sexual exclusivity. As for women, the IQ level didn't have any impact on their fidelity. So if a man cheats, don't feel sorry, he is not intelligent enough. 16. Heartbreak is real. Research has shown that intense emotional stress from breakups, divorce or losing a loved one releases chemicals that weaken your heart. This is known as broken heart syndrome, and when it manifests as chest pains and shortness of breath, it is often misdiagnosed as a heart attack. Number 17. People who are in love have chemical similarities with people with OCD. Studies show that people at an early stage of love have lower levels of serotonin, which is associated with feelings of happiness and well-being, and higher levels of cortisol, associated with stress. This is strikingly similar to those people who have obsessive-compulsive disorder, which explains why we act so out of character when we fall for someone. It works the other way around, as well. People with lower levels of serotonin fall in love and get into sexual relationships quicker than others. 18. Loving from a long distance actually strengthens a relationship. People might try to tell you that long-distance relationships can't and won't work, but the research out there says otherwise. In fact, according to one study published in the Journal of Communication, not only are long-distance relationships just as successful as regular ones, but they are also more effective in building trust and satisfaction between partners. Number 19. Being in love cuts headache frequency in half. If you suffer from chronic headaches and can't find anything to ease the pain, then love might just be the secret solution you've been waiting for. When researchers at the Stanford University School of Medicine gave subjects with chronic headaches a nasal spray with a dose of oxytocin, or the love hormone, in it, they found that 50% of participants reported their head pain to be cut in half after 4 hours, with an addition 27% reporting no pain at all in the same time frame. Being in love really saves you money on trips to the doctor. Number 20. The love drug is also found in chocolate. When you fall in love, your brain releases a hormone called phenylethylamine, which is known as the love drug. The hormone is what's responsible for making partners feel madly in love with each other. Phenylethylamine is also found in chocolate, which may explain why you can't stop after one piece. Do you agree with these facts, and can personally attest that these are indeed true? Comment down below and share us what you think. Thanks for watching. See you in another video of Tina TV PH.